Welcome back to Tarot by the Bay. I'm David. Okay, so this story broke a couple of days ago. I'm catching up on it now. It's an ethics complaint against Fani Willis. Basically a public filing that alleges that Special Prosecutor Nathan Wade, who's a private attorney, has been in a relationship with Fani Willis, has paid for vacations with her using Fulton County funds from his law firm, and he played a prominent role in the election interference case, collecting hundreds of thousands of dollars in legal fees, and the DA authorizes his compensation. Okay, so we've got definitely an ethics type issue involving Fani Willis and basically hiring a romantic love interest on the case. That doesn't mean he's not qualified. That doesn't mean the case wasn't has no merits. So there's at the least, it's going to muddy the waters on ethical behavior of Fani Willis, and it's going to cause scrutiny. And I just find the irony that Donald Trump, who's the least ethical person in the world, is going to accuse somebody else of having poor ethics, but he'll absolutely do it if it means he can get out of this trial. So this is not the type of thing I enjoy reading on, but let's find out. What's the energy around Fani Willis and Mr. Wade? What's his first name again? It is Nathan Wade. Their relationship and what's going on with this case. Okay, so we've got an upside down deck. We've got the Six of Swords. This is causing waves, and things might need to change. Somebody's going to be leaving this case. This could be Mr. Wade leaving this case. This could be Fani Willis stepping down and somebody else taking over the prosecution. But there's some leaving going on here. There's choppy waters, and we need to go to smoother waters. It's crossed by the Moon card. So we don't know what's happening yet. There's some backroom stuff going on, some mystery, some confusion. You have to kind of show, I think there's people in Fani Willis's camp and Nathan Wade's camp have acknowledged that the two were in a relationship. But like if they've taken trips, there's no receipts to prove that. So this might be one of those cases where they're in a relationship and doing things, but it might be hard to come up with the receipts to impugn them. But the hillbilly drunken brawls underneath, don't think for a second that a bunch of drunk hillbillies aren't going to make a big to-do about this, because they are. So get ready for some extra chaos on something that you thought was just going to go smoothly and be a slam dunk. In the past, we've got the World card. Mr. Wade was going through a divorce, ending a relationship, and this is maybe beginning a relationship between the two of them. But also in this case, the world's watching. The world is watching Donald Trump in this state case, which really could end his career and his freedom, because you can't get pardoned from something like this. So I think things were going in good shape until this latest thing came out. Okay, so information's going to be coming out quickly. This could be, again, about their relationship. There was probably an attraction and they rushed into it. And that's now causing problems in aspects that maybe they didn't think it would be discovered, or they didn't play the tape all the way through. In reading an article on a website called The Root, which is, I'm assuming, a website that is run or articles written by African Americans, because they tend to cover African American issues. And in this particular article, all they were saying is that they really like Fani Willis. They had her in their top 100 people, but that black people and black women especially are held to a much, much higher standard, especially compared to old white wealthy men. So what would be okay for Donald Trump to do is a pearl clutching moment for Fani Willis to do. And they point out the hypocrisy, but at the same time, they're kind of brutally honest, saying, girl, you got to know better. You got to know better. You got to do better because society's not there yet. And you just got to play the game that society has for you. Is it fair? No. But you know that. Overarching is the Page of Cups. They'll try and make some conspiracy theories about what's going on, about the improper relationship. They're going to have a bunch of innuendo and, suggest that all sorts of things, from bribery to corruption to false charges to whatever it is they're going to come up with. The lesson to be learned, the truth's out. The truth's out about their relationship, and now, interesting because it's crossed by the mystery, but what's going to come out is the truth. Maybe this moon card was just them hiding their relationship as the two of them are like on this gondola together. Their relationship was hidden, but the truth is out about their relationship, and it's going to get scrutinized, for better or for worse. Yep, people are going to go looking at it. Things are going to get exposed. Things that may be embarrassing will be exposed, and there's going to be a big to-do about it. So, what the cards are telling me is that this is not going away anytime soon. The only reason why Donald Trump isn't harping on it 24/7 is because he's too busy harping on Judge Engeron, and then he's going to be going after E. Jean Carroll next week. That ought to be entertaining. I posted up a quote from him on my community page, which basically said he's going to the E. Jean Carroll trial because he needs to let folks know that he doesn't know who this woman is. That's his normal way of insulting you, is he pretends like he doesn't know who you are. I don't even know this person. There's a coffee boy. Okay, that's fine. You can do that if you want to. But what that's telling me is that he still hasn't accepted that verdict of the sexual assault that he was convicted of. He still hasn't accepted that first defamation case. And he's going to go in there saying that this defamation case should be tossed out, even though it's already been ruled on. It's now just the damages. And when the damages come out, I swear to God, that man is going to defame her again. And he's going to continually do that because he's a giant 3-year-old with a poopy diaper. 3-year-old that should be transitioning out of diapers, but he's not. Okay, but that's an aside. This is the Fani Willis reading. Okay, so what's going to be the fallout to Fani Willis because of this relationship? What's going to be the fallout from it? Page of Pentacles. It's not going to be it's messaging a little bit about the money with it. Oh, Trump will grift off it, of course. Trump's going to grift off it. He's going to want to raise money to help fight the corruption on it. There could be some minor penalties involved with it. Let's see what we got as a cross. Or big penalties. Ace of Pentacles, Fool's Gold with this. Okay, so this is kind of like, starting that new relationship here, big mistake. Timing was not good. Underneath it is the Four of Wands. With Nathan leaving a relationship and then the two of them bringing in a relationship, the timing wasn't good. Hired him and he benefited from the money of being hired, and he made some bank, and it's just a bad look altogether. Yeah, it's just foolish, stupid in love, all gaga, not thinking things through, lack of integrity in this case. You looked at all the good stuff, but not at the potential consequences of it. Four of Swords. Okay, so this is a card of retreat and reflection, meditation. Does that mean right now she's been quiet about it? There's really been no comments from the camps of the accused in here. I think she's going to be quiet about this and work legally through this, but don't expect, she's not going to go on the talk show circuits to talk about this. She's going to kind of lie low and continue doing what she's doing. And I think it's basically going to find out, how much damage control does she need to do for the foolish decision she made in the past. It's going to be broadcast a lot, though. It's going to be over broadcast news, especially right-wing news. Oh, they're going to have a field day with this. This is their new conspiracy theory that actually maybe has some teeth behind it here, and they are going to run with it. She may be laying low, but right-wing media is not going to lay low with it. Tough choices need to be made now. Tough choices need to be made. Whether that's for her or by her, tough choices are going to need to be made. Remember that article I was telling you about in the Root where they're saying it's not fair, but you got to know better? That girl's got to know better. And then again, the Hermit. The outcome, we'll see what the outcome is. Things will be illuminated. Probably we'll find out more about their relationship and what was going on with it. Okay, so take home from that, what's going to happen with Fani Willis involving this? Well, it looks like she's going to lay low for a while. Right-wing news media is going to go crazy. There's going to be like an ethical investigation, an evaluation on the case, and some hard decisions are going to be made. But we do have the Hermit card illuminating things. So, again, if there's ethical lapses here that don't impact the case is going to go forward. If there are ethical lapses that could impact the case, well, that could delay things. And there's no guarantee she's going to still be on it. Okay, so will Fani Willis stay on this case? Will she be removed from this case? As a consequence of her actions with Nathan Wade, will Fani Willis be removed from this case? I'm going to keep going here. I have a couple cards that kind of want to be on top. Give them an opportunity to work their way back up on the top again if they want to be on top. Okay, let's try this. Fani Willis be removed from this case. Knight of Cups. Offers. Relationships. Ending things. Keeping a lid on things. Willing sacrifices. Strong actions. She might be removed. I mean, there's one of two ways. Something's going to end. Either her relationship with her boyfriend is going to end, or she is going to step down from this case. There's going to be a strong push for the relationship that was on, that she had. This is keeping a lid on things. This is, bringing an end in willing sacrifices. So one of the two of them is definitely leaving. Yes or no? Is Fani Willis leaving? I'll just take the next card on the top. Is Fani Willis leaving this case? The Lover's card. I think they both might be going, to be honest. So qualifier. It's going to happen fast. Happy families. Dreams for betrayal. I think they're both going to be going. I think when this is all said and done, in order to restore faith in the in this case, there'll probably be some delays because you might have to have a new district attorney on there. I think she's going to be removed from the case. I think her paramour is going to be removed from the case. Will this cause the case to go away? Will this kill the case? That I don't think. I think they've got so much, and they've got guilty pleas. I would have a hard time believing that they're going to turn away this case. I think, that who leads it will be going away, but I don't think the case itself is going away. But let's see what the cards have to say. Will this case be terminated because of the actions of Fani Willis and Nathan Wade? Motion filed by Michael Roman, a former Trump campaign official, seeks to have the charges against Roman dismissed, and for Willis, Wade, and the entire DA's office to be disqualified from further prosecution of the case. I don't think you're going to get the rest of the DA office. You may get the DA off, but you're not going to get the whole office. Let's see what's going to happen with the case. No, the case is going forward. You're not getting everybody kicked off. Nice try. There's more than one district attorney in that state. The case is going to go forward because they've got a strong case, and it's the right thing to do. Another district attorney will probably pick it up, and yeah, it's going to slow things down. It's a disappointment that it has to go to somebody else, but all's not lost. Maybe delayed, a black eye on the case, but not lost. There might be a little bit of a delay, like a 2-month delay while they assign a new district attorney to it who has to get up to speed with everything going on. So the Fani Willis case may be delayed for a little bit, or there's going to be a delay in the progress while new leadership is put in place. That's my prediction anyways, by the cards I'm reading and using my intuition. We'll find out. You know what? I do want to ask one more thing, right? Why? What spiritually, why? Why did this happen? Now, we all have our free will choices and stuff like that. But spiritually speaking, why did this happen? Why did... we know why she would be removed, because of ethical choices and stuff like that. But why? Why, when the other side is never held up to any ethical standards, and the side of law and order is held to ethical standards? Why? What does this serve? Is there a better prosecutor out there? I mean, that's kind of what I want. Just why? Why? I can't put it into words. A little frustrated. Why is this happening? Part of God's plan. Screw you. 3 of Wands. King of Swords. Justice card. Ace of Cups. I guess in some ways, not that it takes a different course, maybe it slows it down, and the DA, whoever the new person that would take over this case, assuming that a new person takes over this case, they're going to proceed with caution, and they're going to make sure everything's locked down. It could be that, for somebody who was in a relationship and stuff like that, their emotions were overcoming them. Or, Trump and his base are going to be all crazy, so you bring in somebody else, and then maybe this somebody else is somebody that the folks in Georgia or the Trumpers will be more respectful for. Maybe if a black woman were to take Trump down, they would lose their mind too much, and they need somebody else to do it. But this is about keeping emotions calm. Calming, a different plan, different plan, same result, but this is going to lower the temperature, emotionally speaking. In the end, we still have Jack Smith type of energy with the January 6th case, and they're going to maybe they'll bring in somebody who's got a personality like Jack Smith, just another one of these cold-blooded assassins. We're still going to get justice from this, so don't panic, don't worry that somehow Trump's going to slip through. We're going to get somebody else. Justice is still going to be served. Waiting for the ship to come in. Planning, stalking, different actions. I think this person will probably, it would almost, I don't know if they could bring in a special prosecutor for it, like a Jack Smith, bringing somebody else from The Hague to come in, just like Jack Smith, and do it. I don't know if you can do that in Georgia, but there's somebody who's got some plan. Whoever they bring in, they have some good planning, and the delay may be helpful, but they're going to bring in somebody good. Justice will be served. It's going to lower the temperature. It's going to slow things down. It's a circuitous path, but we still get there. So we're all just a bunch of emotional wrecks over here. All right. Well, that's that. Yay. Nothing anybody here wanted to hear, but we'll see how it all plays out. Maybe it all works out in the end. Thank you for watching this video and supporting my channel. I appreciate it. Thank you for all your kind words and your support, everything you do to help my channel out and helping it reach out to a new audience, to new viewers and recent subscribers. Welcome to the channel. Hope you found this reading insightful, and I'll catch you on the next one. Take care.